designer for the Mod Dolly brand, has a distinctive vintage-inspired style with modern twists. Collaborating with Sketch Street, Amy designed 10 pieces infusing inspirations from old films with the latest 2012 autumn-winter trends.
I originally started Mod Dolly a few years ago when I started to make clothes for myself, and then people started to get interested and asked me to make some clothes for them, and it kind of turned into a little business hobby as aside from my university studies. And that's when I actually started to write a blog about all my designs and what I was inspired by and all my interests. So that's how it started. The aesthetic of the Mod Dolly brand is kind of affordable clothes but with kind of a high-end look. I'm inspired by lots of vintage and vintage silhouettes and old films, and I used to buy loads of clothes that were vintage inspired but were too expensive. So what I wanted to do was to create some dresses that normal girls could afford, that wouldn't be, you could get more for your money. Maybe you could get 3 items for £100 instead of 1 item for £100. The girls I had in mind when designing the collection were girls who like, vintage dresses, but with a bit of a modern twist. Girls who like quirky dresses and like to stand out, and ones who kind of want to dress in clothes that aren't on the high street. Something a bit unique and quite detailed and pretty. My collection for Sketch Street was going to keep in the same aesthetic of the Mod Dolly brand, but I wanted to make it more trend-led. One big trend this autumn winter was the mod trend, which was quite exciting because obviously we're called Mod Dolly. So I decided that I'd take the 60s look and put it into the designs of the collection for Sketch Street. I also wanted to take some of the other trends like paisley print, which we have in one of our dresses, the gothic trend, which we have lace and lots of chiffon in our collection, and also the military trend, which shows through one of our coats. Actually an oxblood coat, which has a double-breasted buttons down the side. It's kind of like mod, but it's also military, so there's like something for everyone. Mod Dolly is quite small, but we recently moved into this massive garage which we're going to turn into kind of the head office plus manufacturing and designing. So possibly in spring summer 2013 we'll have all our manufacturing done ourselves rather than me kind of just sewing every single dress. I'll be able to get people in to sew, I'll be able to concentrate on designing, and hopefully next year we'll be able to move into homeware, accessories, maybe jewellery, and possibly like a high-end collection.